So December '95, a Burlington high school boys basketball team is getting ready to head out on a road trip to East Troy. You play for the Burlington team. What do you recall?
Well, I think if I remember, my dad's late to drive me to the high school to take the team bus to go play basketball. And, at that age, it's everything. I mean, missing a game would be like devastating. So I just get on a bike, and it's snowing, and it's like 5 miles or something. But in that snow or whatever, it's a little trek.
And it's below zero, too.
Yeah. I mean, it's 0 degrees out and everything. But I get on my bike and start riding to the high school, and I'm late. I can't get there in time. My dad ends up picking me up just because I couldn't get to the high school in time before the bus left. So the bus leaves, and then he takes me to the game. And coach was nice enough to see the effort I put in to try and get to the bus, so he let me play that night. But,
right. I mean, there's snow on the ground. It's like well below zero, and
yeah, it was. There was kind of a rule that you had to ride the bus though to get and play in the game, I think. But I think he overlooked that one.
Why did you love basketball so much more than all the other sports at the time?
I started playing basketball when I was really young, and I just had a passion. If you gave me a ball, and I would go shovel a spot in the driveway, and I'd be out there for 3 hours in the winter just because it was enjoyable. I was passionate about doing it. I don't know why. I just really enjoyed it, and I didn't need much else, at the time, and to make me enjoy hours, upon end. And I think it was a combination of me really enjoying being able to do it by myself. You just need a ball and a hoop. You don't need anybody else. A lot of other sports, you need other people, I think, sometimes to get better. And I think I took to that when I was a young age. And I really, all the way up until really late in my high school career, thought I was still going to play basketball in college. Even when I was getting recruited for football, even right before, I would say a couple months before I signed to play football in college, I still thought I was probably playing basketball. It was crazy.
We were talking about it briefly before the interview. I think your senior season in high school, you averaged like 24 points, 9 rebounds, 6 assists. You and the NBA's Caron Butler were co-players of the year in the conference at one season. So why then, ultimately, do you decide to pursue football instead?
Well, I like to be, I'm very realistic with myself upon why, and it's helped me to improve each year at football, in college to the NFL.
But even then you recognized?
Yeah, I would say that I just understood that there will be a ceiling in basketball. And I had not yet put any effort really into football. At that point in my career, it was basically to show up and play. And I had mild success, enough to where I could gain a half scholarship to a Division I AA program. And I just felt like, boy, I knew where the ceiling could probably end up being, at least I thought I did at that age with basketball. So I didn't know where it could be with football. And I didn't know if I was going to be good or average or whatever, but I wanted to kind of give myself an opportunity to see how good I could be at that. And when I went to college, I honestly was going to try and play both, but I was luckily now at the time. Now when I look back, I'm glad I obviously made the right decision. I just wanted to compete and play, just be in games all the time, and that's my personality in some ways, is to compete and just try and win all the time.
And it's interesting you say there was a ceiling for you in basketball when here you were playing basketball all the time, weren't really putting in the same effort into football up until that point. And I think your senior year of high school, you were an all-state quarterback, yet you'd never played a down of organized football preceding, I think, your junior year. Okay. So why did it come so easy to you, do you think?
It's crazy. It didn't feel easy. I just...
but then did it? Going back to high school.
No, I had some pretty good players around me, in high school too. I had a couple good receivers that really, were guys who could go up and get the ball in traffic and stuff, and some good coaches who allowed me to move around as a quarterback and stuff like that. If I'd have been in a different system or a different place, it would have been a little bit more difficult. But I just think football, my instincts kind of took over, and I was able to use that basketball, I guess God-given gift to be able to see things quickly and react quickly, that I was given, from the Lord. I think that's just, that was given. So I was able to use that on the football field. Now, fundamentally, which I had to work at, to get better, I was really raw and just, if I had to throw it from here 20 yards over there, it would have been touch and go there at that age, I can tell you that.
In high school?
Oh yeah, for sure. Even in college for a lot of the years. I progressed, a lot. I mean, I didn't have a ball trying to figure out how to throw a spiral at age 8. I wasn't playing anything. I mean, picking up a ball trying to throw like a baseball at age 18 basically still.